Alright, hello there guys and welcome back to another Python tutorial. Today we're going to be going over lists. This is only appending to lists. This is only because I got asked the other day by someone who didn't know how to use them um, to help him with his code. And so I decided to do a video so that hopefully he can watch it and anyone else that has the same problem can also watch it to um, help them out. Alright, so to begin with, we're going to define the list. Obviously, we're putting the underscore there because list is a function. And we're going to do we're going to do empty square brackets. That's going to end up like this. When we finish with them, sort of thing, that sort of thing. But we're going to want them empty for now. Then we're going to also print this list. As we want to show that it's empty in the code, in the running of the code, the command line. And then we're going to run a for loop. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you will have seen that I have talked about for loops in them. So we're going to also then do user underscore in, and that's going to be the input for the user, so the user can add whatever they want. Also, you don't have to do it this way. This is just as an example. You can also use calculations and stuff to input it into the list. So that's just a standard input, as as you guys should know by now. If you're appending to lists, you probably know about input. So we're going to then do a list underscore. We're going to get the variable for the list dot append. So that's going to use the append function and then pass into the append function the user in variable. This is going to add user in to list. So it's going to add it as a value to list. To show this happening, we're going to print list underscore. Alright, so we're going to go to the running of this now to show that. Now with this, you can see the empty list at the top that's been printed to show that it's empty. We're then adding 5 to it, so 5 will appear in it, 6 will then appear in it, 25, 35, and 45 will be the last value. And as you can see, every value is shown in the list. Okay, so back to the code. Moving on from this now, we will be adding another for loop for x in range, and we will be adding length of list underscore. So that's going to, depending on this number here and how many values are in the list, it'll run it that amount of times, starting at 0. Print list underscore, and now to do this we're going to do x, and it's going to print the x value. So every time this, as a for loop works, every value it repeats multiple times and starting at 0 runs to the last value of the list. So if the list is 5 long, it'll go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that counts as 5 because 0 counts as a 1, or 0 counts as one value. So yeah. Now moving on from this, we're going to run this and show it working. So we're going to move back to the command, and this now will input pretty much the same as last time, and you'll see it runs through printing off every value individually. So that's how you print from a list. So going back to the code to show one last thing. So now we're going to work on showing individual, like picking your exact one that you want to use from the list. So if you want to use the first value or the last value, whatever, print. Obviously the list starts at 0 and runs to the last value. So 0 counts as the first item in the list. So we're going to go list underscore, and we're going to count, say, third value. So that's going to be this. No, sorry, no, not second. So that's going to be a third value in the list. So if we have a 5 long, it'll be the third value because 0 is the first one, 1 is the second value, and 2 is the third value. To show this, we're going to mark it with a string that we're going to print, and we're going to put a comma in there to put a space. So running this, moving back to the command line, we're going to run the 5, the 6. So this is a value that's going to print. It's going to be a 15. Then we got a 45 and a 35, and the 15 is the one that's going to print. As you can see, it printed the third value from the list. So that is 0, that is the first value, that is the second value, third value, fourth value, and a 5 item list. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, or if it was helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, obviously subscribe, and there'll be future ones. Yeah, and if you want any specific video, obviously leave that in the comments. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.